and blessings, my butterflies. Welcome back. This is going to be your evolution empowerment reading for my fire signs. At this point in time, I would like for you all to balance, to calm yourself, to use this opportunity to tune into the energy of the sound bowl. Here we go. Thank you, my butterflies. This reading is going to be for my Aries, my Sagittarius, and my Leos. We're going to jump right in and see what energy Spirit has for you. If you all resonate with these messages, always remember these messages are potential. If you all resonate with them, please be sure to like, comment on the video, share, repost it out. Anything of the sort, my butterflies, I would greatly, greatly appreciate the support. All right, here we go. We're going to find out your current energy. We're going to find out what's shifting for you. We're going to find out about those restrictions that may be showing up for you. We're going to find out how to best navigate through those energies, and we're going to find out the intention. Why is it all happening for you, my butterflies? We're going to get some clarified energies for these energies. So clarify the cards for my fire signs. Clarify the energies for my fire signs here. Thank you always. Give me the message in an easy, precise way. I appreciate the clarity. Thank you. All right, my butterflies. In your current energy, we have the Ten of Swords. So there may be a completion to a very overwhelming mental cycle. You may be feeling a bit defeated. You may feel wounded. And this energy has something to do with it being clarified by engagement ring. This ring, this energy, the Ten of Swords energy being about feeling defeated and feeling wounded. This energy is being clarified by engagement ring. This is about a higher commitment, a partnership. This could also be the energy of completion as well, because you're completing a cycle, with the engagement ring. So at this point in time, your current energy, your focus is on tattoo energy. Could be self-sabotage as well. So in your current energy, you might be completing a cycle around self-sabotage, or a cycle around feeling defeated, a cycle around feeling overwhelmed mentally. And this is in connection to some type of commitment that you are in, some type of partnership or union. This could also be a marriage, as well, an engagement. It could be literal. But this current time, that's where your focus is. It's mentally in the place of the overwhelm of a couple, a situation, a union, something that you were tied to. This could be a job as well. This could be a hobby. This could be an environment. And in the area for what's shifting, we have the Three of Pentacles energy. This is all about teamwork. This is working together. This is, finding meaningful work. Something that you feel means something to you. Those efforts. This could be about you enjoying it. This energy could be about you managing a situation. With this Three of Pentacles. But this is all about collaboration. This is working together with others. And this energy is being clarified by the energy of Dragonfly. This is lighthearted energy. This is finding out. This is change. This is things coming to light. This is the energy of healing. So what's shifting for you, the shift is happening around what you do for work, around what you find meaningful, what you find purposeful. There's an energy here that's being clarified by the energy of adapting. What's shifting for you is how you adapt in situations where you co-create, where you collaborate, where you work together with others, or where you cooperate. Like I said, this energy is also about managing. So this is what's shifting for you is how you adapt to a situation, around the ways that you adapt. There's some type of changes that are happening. Something could be being found out at this point in time. That could be where the shift is happening too. Because this energy is about something coming to light. So there may have been something that, is creating anxiety for you, keeping you in a mental overwhelm. They had something to do with a partnership, with Three of Pentacles and this engagement energy. Both of them are about, other people, working with others, getting together with others, collaborating. So there may have been an environment of friendship or relationship, social circle, whatever the case may be, my butterflies. There's a shift happening around that energy. A shift that's causing changes. A shift where things will be coming to light. A shift where you may have to learn how to adapt to the newness. You may have to adapt to where things will currently be after this shift. And in the position for where we're meeting those restrictions, we have the Six of Swords. Excuse me, my butterflies. The Six of Swords energy is all about moving towards calm reward. This is going somewhere where you're feeling a bit safer. This is going somewhere better. This is also the energy of you receiving help or asking for help. But all in all, what I'm getting from this card, especially with the passport being here, this is all about leaving. So what could be restrictive for you at this point in time is you leaving a situation, finding something better. And this has something to do with expressions of love. It's being clarified by love call. So you may be wanting to move towards something better and feeling restricted about it because you may be receiving messages with this love call from somebody that you value. It doesn't have to be romantic, but someone that you value, that you hold in high esteem. This doesn't have to be someone. This could be spirit sending you those messages of love to help you heal, to help you get to that place where you can move towards calmer water and find somewhere better. Accept that help. Because this love call energy is also about informing you. So you may be feeling restricted when it comes to you leaving and going somewhere because there may be some information, some type of messages that you have received. This could also be about you feeling restricted from going towards those calmer waters because you're waiting on a message. You're waiting on an expression of love. Maybe you don't really want to move. Maybe you don't want to go anywhere. But you're feeling restricted towards moving towards that love, expressing that. And in the area for how to best navigate through these shifts, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is clarity. This is life purpose energy. This is you getting some type of reward, whether that's financial. This could be just a reward that's meaningful or purposeful. But this is a big pinnacle. So it's a big deal. It's a major, it's not a major arcana, but it's a high level. It's ace. And this Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by watching, looking, perception, stalking. So how to best navigate through these energies at this point in time? Spirit wants you to set your goal, your clarity, your eyesight, your sight on what's important, on those goals that you have, on what is truly your life purpose. Spirit wants you to shift your perspective around those goals. This could be about, because how you best navigate through this. The best way you can navigate through this is by you shifting the energy of you looking and watching those goals and actually going after them. But use your discernment at all times, my butterflies. But there's an energy here of stalking. So you may have some type of goal, some type of aspiration that you really, really want to bring in closer to you, bring in to fruition. But there's something within your perspective that Spirit wants you to be mindful of. Something is purposeful because this is in the energy of how you best navigate through it. Something is purposeful. This could be about you developing a new goal, some new clarity around something that you've been watching, something that you've been stalking, something that you've been keeping your eye on. Because stalking doesn't have to be, in that that negative context. It could just be something that you're keeping your eye on because you're very passionate about it. The Spirit says the best way to navigate through those shifts is by you paying attention to where your goals are set. What are you watching? What are you stalking? And in the area for how is this energy helping you, how these shifts are helping you, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is all about financial success. This is about having strong business relationships. This is about legacy energy. Old money, things that you can leave behind. And we have the energy clarified by passion. This is insane chemistry. This is equal energy. This is a burning desire. So this shift is happening for you, my butterflies, to help you to look at those relationships, those business relationships that you got, those ones where the interests are equal. This is happening to help you to navigate, help you to get in alignment with those energies. Spirit is attempting, with what's happening with you, Spirit is attempting to show you where you have those strong business relationships, or where things are just are just deriving from passion. This could be about you having a strong business relationship with someone that you're passionate about, or someone who you share the same type of passion with. But that's the reason why this is happening. This shift is happening around this working together energy. This change that's coming, it's coming to to highlight those business relationships where you have equal interests, where there are sparks flying, where there may be some type of insane chemistry that keeps you both tied together and working together and finding some type of meaningful work. Butterflies, we're going to get an angel guidance energy. You may be connected to Earth sign. Earth signs had this dragonfly energy. They also had the passion energy. The overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, all about being fierce and determined. This is about you aggressively pursuing goals. And then we have camera. See, there's a lot of watching. We have phones and eyeglasses. There's a lot of watching energy. This is reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, and perception. So the overall energy is about you being determined, being aggressive when it comes to pursuing some type of goal that has a lot to do with the past. That has a lot to do with how you perceive something. This also has to do with some type of memories that you have made. So you may be in a position, you may be at this current time ready to speak up about something, ready to call something out, because you may have learned some lessons from the past. Because that's the hidden truth. That's the overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck. The energy, that angel that we have for today is forgiveness. This angel says, the door to my heart opens inward. I move through forgiveness to love. The angels want you to remember that self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. You need to approach it exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else, with a lack of ego, compassionate heart, and a patient and persevering mind. So my butterflies, this is pretty much saying to me that with this Six of Swords energy and this love call, that's the message of love that you're waiting for. You're currently in a position where you're learning how to forgive yourself. You're waiting on the right information, the right signs to forgive yourself about something. It might have something to do, with something that you invested in, some work that that you found meaningful. It might have something to do with these business relationships that you are currently in. But there's an energy here where you're being asked to forgive yourself. As I always say, no matter what has happened, no matter what you have done, as long as you operate, set the intention to walk, talk, and act like the blessing that you are now in alignment for something better. You can always change, my butterflies. So don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace. Just do what you need to do in order to get yourself back to a place of peace. That the earth signs got that card of peace in their energy. My butterflies, be mindful of your passions. And if you are passionate about something that turned out to not be in your best interest, Spirit is asking you to practice the energy of forgiveness. Until next time, my fire signs, always remember that my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. Until next time.